Colt Gray, the Apalachee High School shooting suspect, shocked the nation with his infamous booking photo. But in a recent court appearance, he looked almost unrecognizable. What caused this dramatic transformation? Is it a psychological tactic, coping with confinement, or something more? Join us as we investigate the mystery behind Colt Gray's changing appearance, the ongoing school shooting case, and the unsettling questions it raises about perception, identity, and justice. Apalachee High School, Georgia, a place where teenagers should feel safe. But on that fateful day, safety was shattered. The name Colt Gray made national headlines, a young man accused of a school shooting that left the community in shock. The story that follows is not just about the incident itself, but about the suspect, the court appearances, and the dramatic transformation that has left investigators and the public asking one question. Who is Colt Gray really? And why does he now look almost unrecognizable from the infamous booking photo that once terrified the nation? When law enforcement first arrested Colt Gray, the world saw a teenager whose appearance reflected the horror of the allegations. Dark eyes, tense expression, a face that seemed to scream turmoil. That photo became symbolic, a viral image circulating across news networks and social media. But fast forward to the recent court appearance, and the transformation is startling. Gray appeared almost unrecognizable. Was it just a change in grooming or something deeper? Is there more than meets the eye in this case? Apalachee High School, normally a quiet suburban school in Georgia. A young student, Colt Gray, accused of carrying out a violent attack inside the school. The incident shocked parents, students, and authorities alike. The initial coverage focused on fear, on statistics, on what might have been done to prevent such a tragedy. But now, months later, the story shifts from crime scene to courtroom. And the first question that comes to everyone's mind is, why does he look so different? The dramatic change in Gray's appearance raises questions about identity, perception, and strategy. Is this a calculated move to soften public perception, or simply a natural reaction to life behind bars? Rhetorical questions dominate the minds of observers. Can someone accused of violent crime truly reinvent themselves overnight? Can appearances influence the narrative of guilt or innocence? And as the courtroom doors closed behind him, the murmurs began, whispers of disbelief, speculation, and unease. Legal experts note that suspects often attempt to change their appearance before court appearances. But Colt Gray's transformation goes beyond a haircut or new clothing. His demeanor, posture, and even the way he engages with the courtroom seem calculated. Authorities are careful not to speculate publicly. But true crime enthusiasts, journalists, and the general public can't help but wonder, is this a tactical psychological move? A subtle manipulation of how he's perceived? Or merely a coping mechanism under immense stress? The word motive keeps coming back in every true crime case. In this instance, the motive behind the alleged shooting remains under investigation. Authorities have released minimal details, citing ongoing inquiries and juvenile protections. But the drama doesn't end there. Gray's appearance in court reignites the discussion. Motive, once only speculated about regarding the shooting, now expands a motive for his transformation. Was he attempting to appear less threatening? Did he hope a changed image might sway opinions? Or is this simply a reflection of life in confinement, stripped of chaos, forced into introspection? In court, prosecutors present facts, timelines, witness statements. But the visual evidence, the suspect himself, now complicates the narrative. Compare the original booking photo with his court appearance. One image evokes fear, tension, and urgency. The other, calm, collected, almost ordinary. This visual dissonance sparks debate online and offline. Can the face of a suspect tell the story of a crime? Or does it merely reflect the public's desire to categorize someone as monster or human? And here's the unsettling part. As investigations continue, the public remains uncertain. Every new court appearance could shift perceptions once again. Will Colt Gray look different next time? And how much does appearance matter when justice hangs in the balance? Colt Gray's story is far from over. With trial dates looming and evidence slowly surfacing, one thing is clear. Appearances can be deceiving. In the world of unresolved true crime, perception is as powerful as proof. We must ask ourselves in the courts, How much of what we see reflects reality, and how much is an illusion? For those following this case, the transformation of Colt Gray is a reminder that the story is never as simple as it first appears. One courtroom appearance, one viral image, can change the narrative entirely. And with social media amplifying every detail, the line between public opinion and legal fact blurs even further. If you're intrigued by cases like this, where appearances, identity, and perception play as big a role as the crime itself, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Because in unresolved true crime, every new development could rewrite everything we think we know. And with Colt Gray's story still unfolding, one thing is certain. The truth is waiting, but it doesn't reveal itself easily. Colt Gray's story is far from over. With each court appearance, his shocking transformation raises more questions than answers. Is this a calculated tactic, a coping mechanism, or something deeper? As the investigation continues, perception, identity, and justice collide. Stay tuned to uncover the truth behind Colt Gray, the Apalachee High School shooting, and the mystery that still grips Georgia and the nation. So, will the next court appearance bring clarity or more questions? Only time will tell.